In this video, we are going to have a closer look on crowdfunding, the meaning, the different types, and we will give more focus on equity crowdfunding. So let's start by the meaning and explore the common features of crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a way of raising money to finance projects and businesses. It enables fundraisers to collect money from many people via online platforms. Startups and small businesses most frequently use crowdfunding as a means of obtaining alternative capital. It's a creative way of sourcing funding for new projects, businesses, or ideas. It may also be a means of creating a network of support for your product service. You can access new customers and acquire vital industry information by using the strength of the online community. Startups and small to medium enterprises are the target audience for this resource. Through the crowdfunding platform, financial pledges can be made and collected. If the fundraising campaign is successful, crowdfunding platforms typically charge fundraisers a fee. Platforms for crowdfunding are required to offer a safe and simple service in exchange. The funding strategy for most crowdfunding platforms is all or nothing. What does this mean? It means that if you meet your goal, you will receive the money, and if not, everyone will receive their money back with no repercussions or financial loss. Now, we will discuss briefly the different types of crowdfunding. Peer-to-peer lending. In this type, the crowd lends money to a company with the understanding that the money will be repaid with interest. It's very similar to traditional borrowing from a bank, except that you borrow from lots of investors. Equity crowdfunding. In equity crowdfunding, the investor invests some money in the company in return for an equity in it. The idea is similar to how common stock is bought or sold on a stock exchange, and similar to how venture capital firms invest in companies. More about this sort of crowdfunding will be explained at the end of this video. Rewards-based crowdfunding. In rewards-based crowdfunding, the individuals donate to a project or business with expectations to receive a non-financial reward, such as goods or services, at a later stage in exchange for their contribution. Donation-based crowdfunding. In this type, individuals donate small amounts to meet the larger funding aim of a specific charitable project while receiving no financial or material return. There are other types which are less popular, such as debt securities crowdfunding, where individuals invest in a debt security issued by the company, such as a bond. Also, there is a hybrid model, where the investment has aspects of a combination of multiple crowdfunding types. Now let's explore equity-based crowdfunding in more details. In the investment model of equity crowdfunding, startup offers to investors a piece of the company in exchange for their money. Equity funding is commonly known to exist with venture capital and angel investing. However, equity crowdfunding differs significantly from these conventional methods as it offers participation to a broad spectrum of potential investors. To clarify more, the startup, instead of getting funded from a venture capital firm or one wealthy angel investor, it raises funds from many angel investors who can invest small cash. As an example, some cash as low as $100. Key features. Here are some key features the entrepreneur needs to consider when fundraising through equity crowdfunding. You will need to establish the conditions, decide how much you want to sell, the price, and the manner in which investors will be compensated. To effectively estimate a project, you need to have good competence. Some legal or administrative costs for the issuance are typically the costs associated with seeking equity financing. Using a crowdfunding platform, you can have many tiny co-owners instead of a few huge investors, since many people can invest, usually less expensive than having a stock market listing. You must create a business strategy and financial predictions to demonstrate that your company is ready for financing. Additionally, You should have an effective communication strategy in place so that potential investors can simply access and comprehend the most crucial details about your business. The platform often performs due diligence to make sure that startup is qualified to be listed for fundraising, and the investor may choose to request more information about business. Being listed on a crowdfunding platform usually involves a heavy legal work to be done. The good crowdfunding platform should have its own legal contractors network and automated system, which make this process smooth and easy on both the startup and the investor. Now, let's explore advantages and disadvantages of equity crowdfunding from investor perspective. Advantages: if you succeeded to make good deals, you will have source for passive income, highly profitable long-term investment, contribution to impactful mission. The startup which you invest in might be on a mission to make something very beneficial to people or a community you are living in. Disadvantages: if you are a non-experienced investor, it might be difficult to make a good investment decision because you don't have the experience or the team to help you with these decisions. So, you might end up making bad investments and losing instead of earning. Moreover, if you have some experience, it will be time-consuming to study startup cases and make your own due diligence to selectively choose the good investment opportunity, as you usually will find many investment opportunities on the online platform. With that said, we come to the end of our video. If you liked it, press like, share with your network, and don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in future content. This will help us to grow and provide more professional content that helps you to be a better opportunity hunter and super smart investor. Oh, don't also forget to activate the bell icon so you get notified with our new content.